Welcome in, Renegades. Let me just turn this light on here. So today there is a big disaster for the internet computer, but it is bullish because I'm going to combat this. I've been waiting for a video like this because if you don't know me by now, if you don't know Bitcoin Renegade, ICP Renegade, I'm a special type of monster, man. I'm a very, very nice guy. I love to help people. I have a great heart. But if you come after anything that I love, look me in the eyes right now. You come after anything I love, and today we're coming for Invest Answers. This man fudded ICP like no other. I'm going to combat every single thing he says. Come after something I love, man. I dare you. Okay, so I have a great video because this is a disaster for this guy's portfolio. And it's bullish for ICP because now we get to take everything that this man says and we're going to not only prove everything that he says wrong, like right in front of your eyes today, but we're going to kind of make him look stupid at the same time because he is the same person that told us to invest in Luna. I made like one video about it. I said, I don't know about it. I never liked Terra Luna, thought it was, just not something I would look into. But besides that, I can combat everything he says. I'm not trying to come after this man himself, but I'm going to shred his channel because when you are coming after a top 20 crypto and saying it's a zombie chain, and it's something, and then he talks about crypto influencers that aren't rich. Like, bro, almost all of us that are crypto influencers started out just like every other human being. I have given more to my community, and my community has given me so much, and thank you guys for that. But I've given so much back, like as giveaways and stuff. Like, it's a mutual relationship. I'm not farming you guys. You're not farming me. It's a community of people that care about each other. And that's why I said when I love ICP, it's not the crypto. I love the people in the community. I love what it stands for. I love how they treat people, and all of that. It's business, but they still treat people ethically. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to combat this. I have a couple videos. First one, we're going to see what this man, and I never had a problem with this guy. I never really, liked his channel just because of the people that he associated with that are just like, oh, we've already made it. Screw all the little guys. That's why I flock towards Crypto Indio, Kyle, even BitBoy Crypto. They support the underdogs and give them a platform, and not saying, oh, if you're not rich, you're useless as a content creator. That to me pissed me off. And I would have even ignored that, but he came after ICP with these remarks. So specifically, who makes basically only ICP content? I did. So you'll just see. It really made me mad, not because of those things. Those things are what just got me fired up to make this video. I was like, you're coming after ICP. I'm gonna, let it be known. So this just fired me up for it though. So let's do this. I'm gonna show you this video that was made by this guy. And then I'm going to stop it and I'm going to combat everything he says section by section and just rip it apart. I'm going to shred this guy right now in front of your very eyes. He's getting shredded. So let's do this.
And the newer blockchains have much more security features, scalability features, etc.
Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the beginning.
And the more it is pumped by scammers and the more people that have dedicated videos around a chain, the higher the probability is it's a scam. Okay? Pumpers. Beware the pumpers. All right? Find people that have already made their money and they don't need to use YouTube to make money. You are the product. Okay? And I'm sorry for these firm.
So let's just talk about that for a second. You are the product. Now, I never had to build a product on ICP. I wanted to do it for my community. I've made $0. Zero. All the money that I made off of the NFTs has gone into the Renegade liquidity pool. And this is something he's going to talk about later, that there's nothing on ICP, and we're going to combat that. But I just wanted to talk about this first. A YouTube relationship between a community. They want to support their creator because they create awesome content and show them what's going on. And then a creator like myself loves to give back to that community and also donate to charities like the Seattle Children's Hospital that we did with our project. So he might be talking about certain people that might do certain shady things, but I haven't seen it in the ICP ecosystem. So let's continue.
But this is the amount of stuff that I see pumped and shielded. It's almost as bad as 2000 and 2000 or 2020 and 2021. Getting all my years mixed up.
See, and I don't care about that. If people make mistakes, human being. I'm not going to come after him as a person, like I said. But you have to keep in mind what he is talking about when he is talking about all of these tokens and everything. I've never been scammed so much in my life except for BNB tokens. Does that mean that I'm going to hate BNB for the rest of my life? No, BNB is a good crypto. It has some scams that come on, as any blockchain is going to, that is a legitimate blockchain is going to have projects that come and scam people. That is the way that crypto works. As you know, with the beginning of Bitcoin, Mt. Gox, it was like a trading card platform that I just learned that turned into an exchange and stole billions. Look at FTX. Okay, an exchange that everybody pushed. Probably even this guy got paid to push it. I don't know. Let's just keep that, maybe do your research. Let me know in the chat. But FTX crumbles and goes down. And I've seen other chains like Ethereum has a lot of scam tokens. There was this one that was a wallet drainer. All I did is put the contract address in to add the token, and it drained all of my crypto. And luckily, I only do that stuff in a small wallet. I never put any contract address in a wallet that I really use. It was like $6 that got drained. And that's why I'm safe with that. So it's just like, I have never been scammed on ICP. Let's just say I've been scammed 100 times on BNB, just buying crappy tokens that rug pulled and just stupid, dApps that didn't work, and then I lost my token, whatever the case was. He is talking about all of these pump and dumps. Well, I would rather have a pump and dump crypto than a rug pull. And why is it pumping and dumping, you ask? And you have to look at that. Are they taking liquidity out? Are they doing something shady? Or is it just coming in waves because it's a new crypto and things pump and then they dump after that because people are taking profits? And it's a very small market cap, a very small market right now. It isn't like the BNB that has, an $80 billion market cap, and internet computers right around $6 billion right now. And the ecosystem is somewhere at like 100 million or something. So you got to take those things into consideration when you're saying pump and dump. Now, pump and dump is pumping, taking liquidity, and then rugging you after, or it just goes to the ground and never recovers. But what we see on the internet computer is times of cooling off, retracing, going against ICP at times, going with ICP at times. So everything he says here, I have an answer for everything. I wasn't even going to make the video. I was just going to show this, and let you guys make your own decision. But everything that he's saying, I have an answer to, and it's kind of unfair because of the platform that this man has. He could use it to actually do some research on ICP instead of giving us 3 little number things here that are saying we're going to go into these in a bit, and I'm going to come back them with real stuff and not just my voice. But I just want to show that he doesn't give any proof of anything that he's talking about here. He doesn't show any sources that people are saying this, where it's coming from, so that we can go and acknowledge this kind of whatever they're saying and combat it with truth versus truth instead of fabrication versus truth that we're going to show you here. And it makes it a very sketchy place, and I think people were coming after him, so he had to make this response. I don't know the reason he made it, but I'm just speculating. But let's move on.
So let's talk about ICP. Heavily pumped. Critics argue that ICP blockchain has not demonstrated significant real-world use cases or applications that would drive demand for its.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the limited utility. This is something where I'm actually going to show you right now. The utility of this crypto is absolutely crazy. I dare you to find a crypto with utility like the internet computer. I dare you. I urge you. Let me know in the chat if you find one. Okay, but here, So let's just go over here to the ICP ecosystem. No utility on this market at all. Well, first of all, you can use Ethereum on ICP. It is connected directly with Ethereum. That's utility right there. You can use Ethereum dApps. Say in the future, you're going to want to buy an NFT on OpenSea. Okay, that's an Ethereum marketplace, not an internet computer marketplace, mind you. You will be able to use the internet computer in CKF or Ethereum. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do it. If the marketplace is on ICP, it's going to be CKF. But there is a way that you will be able to interact with Ethereum directly with Ethereum from your ICP wallet or your internet identity. I think they've already done it with Uniswap for Ethereum as well. So I think they'll be able to do that with OpenSea as well. So utility right there. Integrated with Uniswap, utility right there, right? So integrations with these, direct integration with Bitcoin, okay, you can now interact with CK Bitcoin, which is basically a wrap version of Bitcoin without the bridge on the internet computer. And now there's an ordinals marketplace called Bionic where you can trade Bitcoin ordinals, inscribe Bitcoin ordinals on the internet computer blockchain. No utility, he says, with no proof, he says. He says experts say, or critics say, well, where are these critics? What are they saying? What are they researching? Where are they going? This is what I want to know. Okay, DeFi, 40, and we could look at all these applications for each of these. You know, Bitfinity EVM, all of these different, and Discover is connected with Solana, utility. You know, look at all these dexes. He said it's a zombie crypto. IC Lighthouse. We got Sonic Dex. We got ICPSWAP. We got Infinity Swap. Funded, where it funds projects. Hold on. We got to go over here. There's no utility on the internet computer at all. That's why there's a whole governance system set up for staking and voting. And that's utility right there, right? Governance is utility. In this, if you don't think governance is utility, if you're like, this guy doesn't know what utility is, well, I consider governance a form of utility. Okay, and Launchpad, if you don't think that that is utility, well, what about this Launchpad? This launches, look at that, Motoko's getting ready to launch their SNS, by the way. That's pretty interesting to see. And then ICPCC DAO, get over there, support these. This is getting ready. Ooh, we can vote right now. Get over here and vote. I'm going to vote on this. I don't want to sign in front of you guys right now, but utility. This is a conference that is turned into a DAO, utility. Okay, this launches all of these projects. If you're like, okay, well, there's two, yippee. No, look at that. Dragons, Open Chat, social media, social finance on the internet computer, utility. A game where you get NFTs, you earn tokens in the game. Well, I think they're going to have NFTs, but you earn tokens in the game built on the internet computer, a lot like Neopets or Neopets/Pokemon, but with dragons, right? Hot or not, a TikTok type deal, meme coins. You have another social fi catalyzed like Discord. This one is like Telegram. You know, Boom DAO, infrastructure for building games. So anyway, you see the point. You see that this man made all of these claims, a state DAO. They're basically tokenizing vacation rentals. Okay, ICPSWAP, a DEX went for a DAO now. Okay, Yuku, an NFT marketplace that uses AI. Now, no utility, you say. One more thing, okay? No utility, you say.
Computations, you know, these...
Hold up. I don't know why those...
Deterministic time slicing. It's a huge achievement. So the internet computer actually can run smart contract computations that span multiple blocks. And essentially what it does is it has like 4 logical processors, which are actually real processors on these node machines. And you know, it puts a smart contract onto the processor, lets it consume a certain number of cycles, internet computer equivalent of gas, and then takes it off the processor and puts another smart contract on. And the computations, you know, these smart contract functions that are being invoked, which transactions essentially, can be executed over multiple blocks. And so you can actually do a huge amount of computation in a single smart contract transaction. And this is a huge advance because it essentially means that the internet computer is a genuine decentralized operating system.
No utility, he says. Zombie crypto, he says. Critics say, he says. Well, you know what critics told me about Bitcoin in 2013? They said it was internet funny money. They said it was garbage. They said it was only used for black market stuff. It's only used for bad stuff. Then 10 years later, everybody loves Bitcoin. Nobody's talking bad. I bet this man was fudding Bitcoin out the gate. And I fudded Bitcoin because I didn't do my research. And that shows you why this man is fudding ICP. He did not do his research. And let's see, did he do research on anything else? Am I out of line here? Okay, I'm not coming after the man. I'm coming after his channel and what he said. Because you came after ICP. You shouldn't have done that. I'm Dominic Williams Monster. You know, come at me.
The ICP coin, and the lack of utility is seen as a factor in its classification as a zombie chain. Also, the technology. People say it's the best technology in the world. No, many experts claim the underlying technology of ICP is very, very outdated compared to newer blockchains, and the newer blockchains have much more security features, scalability features, etc. And this technological
Has any other crypto been able to integrate? Okay, first, we won't even start with that. Okay, I'll talk about the internet computer in a minute. Let's talk about Ethereum first. So he's saying it can't do what the newer blockchains can do. The newer blockchains. So let's say a blockchain comes out that can do AI. Well, it can do AI. What else can it do? Just AI? Nice. We can do that too. So the internet computer can do what 10 other blockchains do, and it takes 10 blockchains to do what the internet computer does. Now let's go back to Ethereum. You're saying, oh, all these new cryptos are doing all these things that internet computer can't do. Well, internet computer does things that Ethereum can't do. So are you saying that Ethereum is obsolete now? Or is it the pillar, the backbone of altcoins? I want to know. I'm pretty sure you like Ethereum. And I hope you're watching this, and I hope you hear me. That I only came after you because you came after the community that has supported me, the community that I love, and the crypto that I've spent the last 3 years of my life dedicated to. So that's why. And no information, no like research, like, yes, sir. This right here shows the internet computer has outdated technology. It says right here, internet computer outdated technology. Shows it right here. Like, no, all you do is put up 3 little things. Outdated technology. Let's look at that for a minute. Let's go back over here. Let's go over here to tokens, and then look at the capability. CK Bitcoin. So do you know, Invest Answers? Do you know that you can turn Bitcoin into CKBTC from the Bitcoin blockchain? Outdated technology? This has never been done before by any crypto now or that has came out since. Okay, CK Ethereum. Interact directly with an Ethereum wallet on the internet computer. You can transfer Ethereum to CK Ethereum directly from the Ethereum blockchain. You don't have to go to an exchange. You just do it directly. Now you need to know how to code, but soon they're probably going to have it where a smart contract can do all the coding for you. You just put it, and they might have something like that I missed. And if they do, let me know in the chat, guys. You got to have my back here so that we can help slay this guy, at least what he's saying. Okay, so CK Ethereum directly. So outdated technology. Well, I've never seen a launch pad ever. Okay, I know I'm using the same stuff, but it makes multiple points, right? He's using 1, 2, 3, and a couple numbers, and I'm showing you exactly everything that he's saying and combating that. So look at all these projects. There's no utility, he says. The technology is outdated. Are you kidding me? Like, you go into the ICP ecosystem, and he says there's no thing that can scale. Nothing that can scale ICP, right? There's nothing to drive scaling that people want to come in and use. Well, ICPSWAP is now a DAO. It's a DEX that you can interact with Bitcoin on ICP. Definitely want to use that. Funded helps projects get funded to build on the ICP. The Definity Grant program that builds not only projects but helps content creators make more content about ICP. Bitfinity EVM, again, a DEX that is compatible on the internet computer with Ethereum. Bitfinity provides Ethereum compatibility, internet computer protocol scalability, and industry first, right there, industry first user experience through affordable transactions on Ethereum. You can scale Ethereum now. Don't worry about the gas fees. Don't worry about the time that it takes. It's instant. It's cheap. The dApps are reverse gas fees, so you don't have to pay to use the dApps. Oh, but this is all outdated technology, he says. That's what he says. Okay? Oh, I didn't even take you over there with me. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Damn. Sorry, I'm getting too into this now. Let me just take you back over there real quick and show you. Yeah, right here. Bitfinity provides Ethereum compatibility, internet computer protocol scalability, and industry-first user experience through affordable transactions. So, I mean, it isn't fair what he says, man. It isn't fair because he has a bigger platform. And so we just need everybody to show him this, like tweet this in his tweets, like go to whatever tweets he talks about ICP and just show him all of this information that he can see. Okay, maybe I didn't do enough research and I listened to my friends or the critics too much. And that's what happens. A friend gets in our ear, ICP sucks, bro. ICP sucks, bro. Don't look at ICP. It's a complete scam. And then he looks at it, sees the chart, doesn't investigate why the price went down. And then he's like, oh, damn, ICP sucks. Look at Coin Bureau. A long time ago, and I didn't come at him because like I was still fresh and like I don't think I had the fervor I have now to defend ICP back then. But yeah, he came after it. And then by the time, the Arkham stuff came out, FTX, I was all for slaying people. But Coin Bureau, now what is he looking at ICP? Altcoin Daily, I don't think he ever talked bad about ICP. He's actually looking at it. So there are some real influencers that understand ICP. And I guarantee if he's looking for, now I can combat another thing he says, only people talking about ICP are people that don't have money yet, people that haven't made it yet. Well, look at Altcoin Daily. Okay, the brothers. They both have made it already. They have millions of subscribers. I'm sure they have millions of dollars. Why would they be shilling ICP? Because they looked at the technology. They realized that the big dump was for a reason that it happened. It's not a pump and dump. It was manipulated by an $18 billion thief named Sam Bankman-Fried, which you can watch one of my best friends in the world's videos at ICPCC on May 10th. Six Figs that made a video about that and Invest Answers. I encourage you to watch it as well so that you can educate yourself on ICP, on what happened, why it crashed, why it pumped and dumped, because it launched 2 weeks before. It was supposed to, with synthetic perpetual futures on FTX. The man that stole $18 billion stole from IC people as well. So there we go. Let's finish this though. I have some more. I'm ready to slay. I'm ready to go.
Tech debt also attributes to ICP zombie status and lack of development.
Wait, hold on. What did he say there?
Or tech debt also attributes to ICP.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back further.
Newer blockchains have much more security features, scalability features, etc.
Wait, he said security features? Security features? Does he know about the internet identity? I mean, this is a man that hasn't done any research on this. I almost feel bad slaying him at this point. But so it doesn't have any. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Blockchains, and the newer blockchains have much more security features, scalability features, etc. And this technological stagnation or tech debt also attributes to ICP zombie status.
Okay, so he says there's no security. Well, what is the reason? Let's just go look real quick. Hold on. I want to show you something really quickly. Let's just say bridge hack amount 2023. Just to slay him a little bit more. Total. Let's do total. Okay, this is just in 2023. This was the bear market, mind you. Cross-chain bridge, multi-chain suffered an exploit in July. Okay, that's 126 mil. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. $1.7 billion in crypto hacks because of bridges, right? Okay, that isn't bridges, that bridges. Dang it. Let's try this a different way. Total bridge. Crypto bridge hack 20. Okay, so yeah, I think this is right. I think it is 1.7 billion, but I had to do my research because I don't like to just say things because you see something and you're like, oh, that's it. No, sometimes you got to look a little bit harder. So $1.7 billion because of cross-chain bridges. And as you already saw over here, that we have CK Bitcoin. Okay, so every crypto can be integrated directly. It's not a bridge, so it can't be hacked. There's no third party. That saves people $1.7 billion per year by using ICP. No security, he says. No. He said, and the tech isn't growing, and that is what is contributing to the zombie status. And it's not zombie status. It's a new crypto. If we look, let's go look over here. What number is it on the list right now? Is a zombie crypto going to be number 20? Everything he says is wrong in this video. Somebody paid him to say this. Somebody had to pay him to say this. I don't understand how anybody could say stuff like that without any evidence, without everything he says. I can come back here. This is why we're doing this video. Sorry, guys. I rant a little bit, but kind of irritates me a little bit. Not going to lie to you.
And lack of development. There are concerns that the development and innovation on ICP have not kept pace with other blockchain projects, and this could lead to a decline in interest from other developers. Again, zombie chain label. These are basic things you need to know about your chain. Do not trust the person touting the chain on a YouTube channel or
trust
Twitter
me.
or anywhere else.
Trust the tech.
Do your research. I'm laying it all out for you so you can do it yourself.
What research did you do? Guys, if he did research in there and I missed it, I apologize. But the things that he talks about don't make any sense. The lack of development. Do you know what they've came out with in the last year? Do you know the ICP hubs that are global now? That they have a hub in every single major crypto area in the world right now, from every continent, I think, except Australia and Antarctica. And they might have one in Australia. They might just have one. Okay, and lack of development. We just came out with CK Ethereum. We just came out with the Bitcoin Ordinals Marketplace. We just came out with a Runes thing with Omnity Network, which is brand new, old, outdated tech, but we can interact with Bitcoin Ordinals and Bitcoin Runes, and we can be part of all of the things that are coming into crypto right now. AI, all of these things, but there's lack of development. We just introduced AI smart contracts to the internet computer. Let's go look at the Definity Grant program and what they're building over there. Can we find that real quick? Hold on. Let's go find this. I just want to show you that they're building this blockchain. This is why I support this blockchain. Let's look. Can we find the grant program in here? Let's just look it up. Probably easier. Definity Grants. There we go. Developer Grant Program and the Community Grants Program. And it also on here, on the Launchpad, SNS and Neurons Fund as well. Okay. They get, after this vote goes through, sorry, let's go back. Launchpad. Let's just say, for instance, yeah, right here, Neurons Fund Commitment. It's not participating in this one, it looks like, but this is what it is. basically on the NNS, people have committed, or Definity or whoever has committed a fund that it basically will match for a certain amount. If you get the 100 ICP, that's probably why it's not participating, it's just 100 ICP. But I think that, you know, this is huge, because if you raise 100,000 ICP, this thing could give you 100,000 ICP for your project. So you raise 100,000 ICP for the tokens that you sell, that you're able to give your contributors, the participants, and then you are able to get another 100,000 tokens on the top of that. Wow, its own minimum and maximum's 100. This is a weird one. Don't use this. I'm just using this as a reference for the Neuron Fund. This is really a weird form of token. Okay, don't use this as reference. That's a really, I think they messed up on that, and they can. But yeah, the Neurons Fund. I mean, I wish it still showed here. So 50 ICP, and it got 3,141 ICP. And then it gets money from that Neuron Fund as well. So it'd probably get another 3,000 ICP or whatever. This was the very first SNS launch, though. So when you're saying it isn't, you know, there's lack of development going on, there's lack of this, I can prove you're wrong. I can prove it. I can prove that. So, but the Definity Grants, I mean, just so many different things, developer grant, right? And they're giving away, so decentralized AI. Okay, and we'll look at some of the grant recipients later on too. I see these like every month or every couple months, and you can use this Decentralized AI 2020. I don't think that's good anymore, but you can still try it. Who knows? Developer tooling, focus areas, infrastructure, integrations and APIs, which Ethereum, Bitcoin, Runes, Ordinals, EVM, dApps and open internet services, requests for startups. So, I mean, canister development kits, CDKs and agents. So all of this, open RFPs and bounties, Biddle on Bitcoin, Runes Launchpad, HTTPS outcalls. Not only that, he says the lack of technology, well, we can directly use internet to run the blockchain with HTTPS outcalls. So it just, everything that you're saying in that video, take it back. Take it back, sir. That's all I ask. If you recant, okay, we can get along. We'll be friends, or at least do some research and come at me with something that I can maybe not combat as well. Because yeah, I think his name is James. Nothing against the guy. I have definitely something against what he said about ICP without any evidence or anything. So we're done with that. I just had to slay this guy real quick. That wasn't even going to be the video today. But it's a disaster for the internet computer ICP. Right, but it's bullish because I'm able to come and combat this, just like FTX. Crap comes in and we just fight it. We come together as a community, and we don't let people falsely accuse us. Okay, you can't just come in and falsely make claims and say, okay, I have 3. I can write some stuff down too, bro. This is why. Like, come on, man. That's the weakest argument I've ever seen. And how many? Let's go look how many subs this man has. No research. Let's just go look. Is this him? Yeah, so this is him on Twitter. Okay, Bitcoin Tesla. See, we probably get along too. He's like an OG. San Fran. That's where Definity is from. Not from. I mean, they have a research facility, but there's a Definity Definity research station there. Analytics that defy the norm beyond the charts. Spotting signs, profit taking. How can we believe what this man says on this, though? This is the problem that I have. Spotting signs. Well, you might be, I think one of these guys, seeing him and George don't even do nothing no more. It used to be George with DCA, dollar cost average. But how can I take you seriously when you say spotting signs, profit taking, managing volatility, top equities, focusing, exiting the bull market with confidence? All updates. How can I trust this when you didn't do any research? Not to say his channel's bad or anything, but his view on ICP is skewed. Let's just go and look at his channel real quick and see how many subs he has. 513,000 subscribers. He has less videos than I do. Okay, I've been in probably just, I don't know how long he's been in, but I've been in since like 2021. But this guy, without doing any research, gets 513K subs. So there you have it. There you have it. All right, guys. Let's go look at some price talk now. Now that we got the slaying out the way. And I'd love to have him on the channel so that we could discuss it. I would love to hear his opinion on it. His opinion on it. Number 51. And he says that it's a zombie crypto, but we're number 20 by market cap out of 9,892 active cryptocurrencies. And we're number 51 in volume in the last 24 hours, up 100% out of all that same number. But it's a zombie chain. All the things that I showed you, and it's a zombie chain. Man! Omnity Network ultimate goal is to connect thousands of blockchains, facilitate millions of cross-chain transactions per day, gain significant protocol income from the volume. So yeah, Omnity Network, runes. Like I said, utility. But yeah, 173, this is good volume. I can't believe we actually spiked with this amount of volume. This must be like something to do with Bitcoin, maybe? Let's look. BTC coin. Whoops. Coin market cap. We either moved with Bitcoin or against Bitcoin. Yeah, we moved with Bitcoin right here. That's why. That's why we went up with no volume. So let's move this over here. You can see side by side. I'm like, man, we need like 200 mil in volume. And if we would have had more volume, we would have went a lot higher than $14. We did this. Oh, I can't believe we were under 100 million right here. I mean, it's a good time when we're complaining about under 100 million in volume. But yeah, we went up with Bitcoin right here, and then down with Bitcoin. So the volume's staying steady. The cool thing is, if you go look over here, the whales are very positive. Let's actually refresh this, see if they're still very positive from when I started making this. Okay, so now they're positive, from very positive to positive, because we're staying at this price for a little longer. Bitcoin is going up, but having this, and as you see, we never go as far back up with Bitcoin as we go down. See Bitcoin goes back up and we get stuck under this resistance level. That's what happens. Bitcoin breaks the resistance level and we get stuck underneath of it. I call this the Bitcoin hammer. It's a real pattern. It's going to be immortalized one day. It's going to be a real thing. I'm telling you. It's not just the Bitcoin dominance. It's a Bitcoin dominance with a pattern. I call it the Bitcoin dominance hammer. The Bitcoin dominance hammer. So that's what it does. It leads you back up to this previous resistance, and Bitcoin breaks that resistance as internet computer stays below that and gets rejected. That's what happens. So, but yeah, Bitcoin. So it depends. I think the market is kind of waiting to see what Bitcoin does. I think that's why ICP is not moving. I really do, because if we go and look, we take a look at these charts. And by the way, I had to leave all these lines on from my last video just to show you guys. I know it's good to start with a fresh chart, but if you look at this, I said 1283. Where are we at right now? These are my price targets. Okay, I use trend lines and price targets, support, resistance, basically. EMA 200 hit that exactly with my line right here. See how it hit my line with the 200 EMA? And I probably made this is the 4 hour, I probably made this somewhere back here. And I had this line ready here. And it met with this 200 moving average. So this TA has not let me down. It's the most simple form of technical analysis. No other crypto influencer does it. And it's going to tell you exactly the price targets that ICP is going to go to from this 1563 all the way down to 1152. And we could take it down further if you wanted, but I wanted to show you this hit my line exactly right here. It did break below this upward trending support line, and we're under this. So we're going to be testing this big area as resistance. So we might actually see a move back to the bottom of this is what I was thinking, that we might see somewhere around 1180. That's a possibility if this does go down, because this trend line is scaling downwards. Now, I will clear this chart after I get another one kind of right here. This is going to be our resistance going back up again. So this whole area is going to be nothing but resistance. I mean, we even have this right here. So it's just going to be a big box of like resistance right here. And as long as the whales, hold on, where did the CFGI go? Where did this? Okay. As long as the whales are staying positive, I'm not really too worried. But they could dump the price down more. You know, this is just on the 4-hour. That's where we're looking. If we go to the daily, we'll see how the whales are feeling on the daily. Everything else is looking negative, including the technicals. And the whales are neutral on the daily. Do you notice that the whales don't really get very negative when we're sitting at an accumulation zone at a very, very good area to dollar cost average into ICP? And that's what I'm telling everybody. Anything under $13, because this is a very psychological level going all the way back. We can put that. We can show you. We can prove that. This $13 level, as you see, this accumulation in this zone right here has been very, very, very good. And then if we even take it back further before this big pump over here to the 17, we can see another big accumulation zone right here at $13. It was resistance that we were able to get above only for a short time, kind of test it again, breakout, test it again, breakout, tested below it, and then break out immediately. And now we're consolidating into this area. As long as we can stay in this area, and it does look like we have a pattern, looks like we have a possible inverse head and shoulders here. And it's really weird. I thought this could have broke out. It's only really on the wicks. And it did briefly test the breakout of this inverse head and shoulders right here. I wish that wasn't a wick right here on the 4-hour. Move this closer. Yeah, dang. I mean, there's nothing really else, to be had there. But we could see, some sort of an Adam and Eve pattern right here. This is one I've been looking for a lot lately. It would be Eve first, though, I guess. I don't know if you can have an Adam and Eve with Eve first. So if this one makes a V-shaped recovery, we could have a nice breakout of this trend line right here. If we do see like a V-shaped recovery come back up and touch like 1360, we could really see this Adam and Eve pattern play out. And don't quote me 100% on this, because I think you have to have Adam first, but you never know. Eve and Adam. And that would bring us right above that EMA 200 at $14. And that's been a significant, this EMA 200 has been a significant area that we've really failed to confirm support above. We were able to get above it briefly there, but really the only time we've been above it, it was kind of right here. We went to 16 here. Every time we get above this, we get a nice move to the upside. So this is what I'm really watching on the 4-hour. If we can get above this, which if this Adam and Eve pattern does play out, that definitely could happen. So we have Adam here, Eve here, no breakout. Because I think it went for like a breakout here and just kind of ruined the neckline. I think that's what happened. So, and there was like a weird little inverse head and shoulders right here-ish. So, I mean, it's just really weird. I'm looking for these candle wicks too. So this is telling me that this is a nice bottom. If you see all of these wicks right here, right? Every time we get to this area, and you got to look at the upside too, where they are. If they're close, I don't really count them as much, kind of both on both sides. But if you're seeing more on the bottom than the top, it's looking bullish. This is kind of a weird candle right here. It was looking bullish. We started to recover. It went back up and then just got rejected again. And I think it's because of this right here. Yep, exactly this. So we were going to come back up and kind of touch this. But this, this trend line right here just kind of made it almost impossible to get back above, especially after we get rejected by this EMA 200. It's like a magnet repulsing it down. So, and then we break trend lines. Let's see what other trend lines we broke. We broke this one, I think. Okay, this is the trend line we're touching right now, actually. The very trend line that we're holding as support. We touched as support right here. But let's see, I'm sure there's another trend line here that we can use. Yeah, right here. I knew it. So we failed to get above it. Okay, testing this trend line, repulsed like a magnet, broke below this trend line too, pushed us down to this trend line. So it's pretty interesting, but we got a lot of trend lines in the same place, and this is going to be kind of bullish. But we're testing this as well. We broke to the downside of that. Okay. Now there is a possible bear flag happening here. And I'm not bearish on ICP by any means. Nah. Nope. I mean, I don't really like it. Yeah, no bear flag. I swear I saw a bear flag somewhere earlier. I swear it said we were going to, maybe it was on the 1 hour or the 30-minute. I saw a bear flag. Where was it? Where was the bear flag? Where was the bear flag? Okay, well, I can't find it now. Oh, it was on my phone. Hold on. Bear flag on my phone. Sorry, I do trade on my phone sometimes. Okay. And that is on the daily. Ooh. Okay, I guess it's on the daily. Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of, and it looks like it might broke to the downside, so we might be seeing about 1220. It doesn't look as good as when I did it on my phone. Yeah. I mean, it's possible to have this bear flag, but it'll only bring us down to like 12. Okay, so 10. That isn't the bear flag that I had. I think I did it wrong. Okay, well, anyway, never mind. I mean, that might play out like that. And we could see $10. We do have this nice support at 1146. But yeah, this is definitely something that I'm looking at. We do have a head and shoulders here, but the neckline broke down. So what I really think is happening, the whales are very impatient. These whales are crazy, and I'm going to agree. The whales are crazy on the internet computer. They are very good at, and you just have to ride the wave. You can navigate the whales. So as you see, it likes to go way up and then retrace. But if we go and let's just look at another crypto, for example. We have to do that when looking. So we're going to see, is ICP the only one that moves like that? Let's just say Algo Trading View. Let's just, for example. We might look for a different one. We'll just see. I'm looking for a similar chart. And what is this one on the daily? Okay, daily. We're still on the daily. So let's go to the daily. And as you see, exactly the same thing, guys. Exactly. And they say ICP is a pump and dump. Welcome to altcoins, fellas. Welcome to altcoins. This is how they move. Welcome to crypto. Enjoy the ride. Buy low, sell high. A pump and dump is not something that's going to continue to go up, right? And we spent how many days up here? It isn't like it just went to $20 and then right back to $10 within a day, right? We spent some time here. We got rejected. We really tried to break out. We tried to hold support here and it broke down. And as you see, Algorand, same thing, big move to the upside, 26 cents. It went to try to claim that spot again up here, right? And then it goes down because it can't claim that spot. And welcome to altcoins. Now, Bitcoin isn't going to be quite as volatile as that, but look at that volume. Big volume comes in. Okay, that's what happens with altcoins. And I've rode these waves. Remember, if you didn't watch my video, I made hella money on Algorand. That's probably why I picked this one, because I made so much money on this crypto because of that exact mechanism. Not pump and dump, but pump and sell at the right time. I got in at the 282. Is that what it is? Yeah, 282. Still the same price. Okay. I was able to get in down here at like $1.54. Somewhere over here, probably. You know, $1.50 something, maybe $1.60, and ride this sucker. And this is right at the end of the bull market, mind you. So I knew crypto was going to go down. And I was like, damn, I hope I can get out at a good profit before it does. So this thing pumped all the way to the moon. I was watching it every second, had alerts. Boom, 282. Okay. And then it dumps all the way down, baby. All the way down to 9 cents. Okay. Welcome to altcoins. But yeah, these are good opportunities. Every time it comes to this accumulation level, especially we're holding support above this accumulation level at 13, the psychological level, which I still say 1270 is holding that level because we can wick below that. But yeah, in worst case scenario, we go back down to $10 and we get another opportunity at this accumulation zone, at this accumulation, this sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity. Think. Yeah. Yeah, because they're selling. Is it the shorts? Or is that buy side? Anyway, I'll get that one day. I have like dyslexia when it comes to that. So don't mind me. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking at now, price targets. We do price targets at every video and they seem to work really well. So let's do it on the daily this time. So let's just get everything out of here. And these, it's probably going to go right into these price targets again. 1281, 1232, 1186. We'll see if $10 is $10 one. 1043. And then 980. So it could come into this with that, you know, bear flag. There is a possible, if it breaks down to the upside, that we do go to $10. Okay. And then I'm going to be looking for a nice support area right here to here. Okay. From basically, what is that? 1089 to 1109. That's going to be a really big area of support if we do break down. Okay. Then this is huge. 1150. We have failed except one time after the big dump to get any lower than 1150. We touch this line exactly. This is previous support right here after we get this big sell-off before the big move to the upside. So what I'm looking for is a possible double bottom that happens here. If we do go down, like say, you know, even not to 1010, we just make it to this box area right here. And then go back up and have this kind of double bottom play out, you know. So now to the upside, this is going to be interesting to the upside. 1317. Okay, this area right here is very psychological. As you see over here, we wicked only to this level so many times. This was a back and forth. They were buying and selling at this area. So I'm looking for a big move to 1360. If we can break 1360, this whole area above here, we need to close above here, is going to turn bullish. Every single time that we get above this area, I would actually even say to 14. Let's get above 14, 1380 to 14. If we, you know, right there, that area-ish from, you know, 1390, 14 up, it's going to be a big, big area. And once we get above that, we tend to pump even if we do have a brief retracement before that. We are able to get above it here. So we might see some accumulation and just blast through this area if this bear flag does not play out. Now I'm looking for another big area right here between 1450 and I would say $15. This is going to be the area that decides. There's only 2 times where we didn't pump to the moon and we still went up to about 17 here. And every time we get above there, we make a significant move to the upside. So watch these levels. We're going to be bouncing off of these levels. It's going to be like ping pong, pong, just bang, bang, bang. And that's why I use these things. And then we can bust some trend lines out and we can give you even more detail of where this price is going to go exactly. Okay, we need to break above this point right here. This is very, very significant at $13. We need to stay in $13, the psychological level that we broke down with the trend line going up. Only this liquidity right here on the downside of that. So despite all the bearish looking stuff, the bulls are definitely combating it. We do have a double bottom here that brought us up. If we do get some sort of another double bottom here or an Adam and Eve, oh dang. Okay, so screenshot these price targets real quick. I'll give you one more, and then I'm going to get rid of them because I think I see an Adam and Eve. I think I see an Adam and Eve right here. Adam, and then if we pump up here, we could have Eve. This could be a nice little breakout for us, actually. If we get this Adam and Eve here, we're going to need to see a significant pump, though. I mean, it's going to have to come all the way back up to about $15. But if we get this Adam and Eve pattern, we go up here, we could really be seeing maybe a new local high or pretty damn close to it. So if we get, look right where that brings us. Oh my God, guys. My mind is blown. My mind is blown already. So this is why I love this kind of TA, man. It just, I've learned so much, and yeah, I make mistakes sometimes, but for the most part, it's pretty good TA. All of my stuff aligns with certain resistance levels. This Adam and Eve, if we go up, we could really see ourselves back at that $19 to blow out from this $16, $17 area. But this $13 level, we got to watch, and it could go down still. So we're watching this 15, 30 area, and we're also watching if it breaks below this 1150, which is going to be, that big level we were just talking about with the EMA 200 right there on the daily. So those are levels you need to watch for breakouts. If we're going to $10, we're going to break below this EMA 200 and go to $10 as testing. And if we can get back above this, we're good. Let's look at the 100 just in case. Let's get these EMA 100 out here, and then we're going to call it. Okay, so EMA 100 is at 1350, another area I was just telling you about right here, 1360, right? Which lines up with the EMA 100. I didn't even look at that. So this TA just comes together perfectly. It's all just interconnected. And then boom, okay, 50, let's do the 25. So the 50 is going to be at 1403, of course, right where we hit this on the daily and we hit the 200 on the 4-hour. So yeah, all of this resistance, if we can get above that, we're going to be good. Let's look at the 25. I want to see if it's going to be close to $19. Okay, we don't have any that are that. We didn't spend enough time up there. So we don't have any EMAs up at 15 right now. We would have over here. But yeah, so that's definitely things that I'm watching. I hope you took those price targets. If not, you can go back and check them out. But man, I had fun. I love sticking up for ICP because I did it when nobody else did. I stuck up for ICP. They took a chance on me and I took a chance on them. Yeah, that's what happened. Like it was a mutual, their reputation, who knows? And I was an unknown at the time. And we took a chance on each other. It was like love at first sight, right? Me and Definity, love at first sight. We saw each other and we ran into each other's arms. And now I fight for them. Now I'm Dom's monster. So Invest Answers, please let me know what you think about this video. It was all made in defense of the community that I love. Just know that. It wasn't attacking you personally, but I would like to see some more research done on ICP on your end and maybe don't listen to your friends for a minute when you do that research. And then if you still don't like it, then that's you. And you can do that because you're a human being and you have that right. You're probably an American citizen, I would assume. So you have that right. So total value hacked and bridged, 2.83 billion. I don't know if that's all time, because I think in 2022 there was like 2.83 billion. But Ham's here. Dang, we heard you speak in a space the other day. I'm glad you're a real person. Looking forward to the 6figs FTX Unraveling documentary. And I was privileged to be a part, that 6figs let me be a part of this documentary. That it's going to give me a platform, but it's also going to help tell the story of everything that happened. And Invest Answers, I'm the guy that you need to talk to, or 6figs, if you really want to know what happened about ICP. Because I went on Crypto Wendy O show to shill ICP. Really, I didn't go on there to shill ICP. It just kind of came into my mind. I went on there because I liked Crypto Wendy. I resonated with her. I loved her story. I loved her as a person. She's a good mom. And I was able to shill ICP because I thought ICP needed a platform, right? I wouldn't have tried to get on her channel if I didn't think she was cool as hell. But Wendy probably didn't like ICP at first. BitBoy Crypto probably didn't like ICP at first. Altcoin Daily probably didn't like ICP at first. And then they did their research. They started listening. This is how I know I'm an influencer, because nobody liked ICP when I started making content. Okay, am I an influencer? Well, now all of the influencers are making ICP content, whether it's good or bad for ICP, right? So it makes me think that I was very early to ICP and understood what it was, but I couldn't have done it without the community. Anything that I've done, I get this much credit. You guys get this much credit because you made me what I am today. The ICP community did this. Like, I would get 100 views on, and I did a lot of videos before ICP, but I found the crypto that I cared about that took a chance on me, that I took a chance on it. And I've been here for almost 3 years now, 2.5 years, almost 3 though, because I didn't come right at Genesis, but like 6 months later. The lack of research is almost painful. But how did he just wrote it on the napkin and then put the napkin on the screen, basically? I mean, yes. Oh, damn. Well, I have the ICP people here. I accidentally uploaded an ICP video on Twitter. Guys, I've been working so much. Like, is my face red? I'm super tired. I worked before this, so I'm going to work after this. And I had to slay someone real quick. But I accidentally put an ICP video twice on a CKB post, and I got kind of shredded for it, which I understand. I'm like, damn it. And I apologize. I'm a man, right? Like, if I make a mistake, I will apologize. That was my fault. Like, I'm not going to make excuses. I messed up, and then I did it again. But CKB, the whole point of what I was going to say here, shout out to CKB, by the way, for sending me these. Okay, we're going to give one away. One of these. One key wallets. Okay, one of these. I got 3 of them. But yeah, that interview with Jordan, that was definitely my favorite CKB video. I love interview videos. They don't do as well as TA, but I don't care. Like, it isn't just about views all the time. Sometimes it's about the tech. Sometimes it's about connecting with community members, talking to people that, work in the foundations. And I ended up with one of these. Not for being paid for anything. I made all the CKB videos because I like CKB, because Jordan Mack and 6figs told me about it. That's it. No money, no payment. This was because I think Jordan was just like, hey, man, you want a wallet? I'm like, sure. And then he sent me 3 of them. CKB is the shiznit. It's another one of my favorite cryptos. Come at CKB. I'll be Jordan's monster too. Like, don't make Bitcoin Renegade mad. But yeah, so we can definitely give one of these away for my 4,000th sub, or we might do it a different way because I might not be able to tell who my 4,000th sub is. That's what I want to do. But like, if you guys are anonymous or something, it won't tell me who subbed when, and you'd have to show proof, like with a video of you subbing at 4,000. So we might just do it a different way. Maybe let me know how to do it. But this is it's like a little iPod. Like a little iPod. Common Knowledge Base, CKB, CK Bytes, Nervos, Import Wallet. Look at that thing. It's like a little Game Boy iPod hybrid. Nervos, CKB, baby. I love this thing, dude. And it matches the cool part is, hold up. Bruh. 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 I mean, come on. Couldn't have given me a better wallet for me. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. Thank you, Jordan. And I'm giving one of these suckers away, too. To maybe both of them. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm giving 2 away. I'm keeping 1. But what I'm going to do is give 1 to you guys. And then I'm going to try to take one of these and onboard somebody to CKB that doesn't know crypto. That's the goal of this one. Or like a developer, somebody who doesn't have CKB. That's what we're going to do. So we're giving 1 away to the channel somehow. Maybe I'll pick a comment. We're picking a comment right now. You're getting 1. And then you got to send me your address. If you don't want it, let me know so we can pick. We're going to pick someone else. We're giving it away till it gets given away. But yeah, Jordan, thank you so much for the wallets. I don't know if you wanted me to, I don't know if they came from him, but he's the one who facilitated it. Might have came from the foundation. I'm not 100% sure where they came from. They just showed up in my house. They just showed up in the house. That dude at the start was a paid agent. Oh, come on. Yeah, the research was bad. Maybe he talked about Cardano. So I can even answer this. What's the biggest con of ICP? I would say biggest con of ICP. That's a good question. I would say that some of the dApps aren't developed enough yet. Some of them are, but a lot of the ecosystem needs to grow a lot. And we need dedicated developers to do that. That is probably the worst thing that I could see for ICP, and it's not even that bad because most of the projects are staying around in ICP. And this kind of happened in the last bear market where a lot of projects were leaving and lost faith in ICP as it went to $3. And all I did was double down on ICP because I believed in not only the tech, but the team behind the tech. I believed in the community that had supported me. But some of the dApps are very, very new. And I would say the technology is so advanced that people aren't able to utilize the full capabilities of the internet computer yet. I think that's a flaw. And that can only be changed with time and energy. So it isn't really a flaw with the network. It's just a way that the network is being utilized and not being quite utilized enough right now because of the debacle with FTX, because of, the bear market. Some developers started to leave, but then we saw what happened, at about $3. As soon as we went back up to, $10, then everybody started coming back. We saw OGs coming back. We saw projects coming back. And that's a bit of a problem. But the projects that stuck around that are building are SNSs. They're owned by the community. So there's a lot. That's a very, very small percentage. And I have to be objective here because I'm not here to just shill ICP. I'm here to look at every aspect and give you a fair evaluation on it. So I think that's a John Doe, man. Your name makes me think. But if you want this, that was a very good question. If you send me your address, this is for you. And you did the one up here too. So those are both good. So you win. If you don't want it, let me know, and I'm gonna give this to somebody else. This is like $100. I looked it up. Like $100 hardware wallet, maybe 300, 100 to 300 bucks. And it's CKB, Nervos, baby, and it says it on. And look at the colors. Panda, Bitcoin Renegade, pandas. Thematic. Okay. So yeah, you can message me on Twitter, or go to my Telegram. Actually, that would probably be better, because maybe you can't message me on Twitter. So go to the Telegram group in the description below and be like, I was the winner. I'm John Doe. Oh, you definitely won it. Okay, you're going to get it then. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I get to give away one. Yes. Help me get to 4K subs if you want. I'm just happy to be able to give one of these amazing wallets to somebody, because I got it. I was hella happy. So if I can make somebody else hella happy like that, definitely. I hope you like black and white, bud. Yeah, just hit me up on Telegram. I can even drop the link if you want real quick. I know we're going hella long today, but today's a chill video. We're chilling. We're chilling. Let me just give you this link real quick. Go over there, and then I'll say something in the group, or find my tag and DM me. Let's see. Copy. Cool. I'm glad we were able to give one away. And like I said, I'm going to try to onboard someone to CKB, developer, new person, whoever. Yeah, just hit me up there, man. They came from 6figs. I think 6figs was sent some as well from the same person or foundation, whatever. We both got them because Jordan's the shiznit. He's the reason I got it. I don't know if it came from him or someone else, but thank you, Jordan. Thank you, man. And John Doe thanks you as well. So, all right, guys, I think that's all we're gonna have. I need to go back to work and get my alternator fixed, which is cool. I'm almost there now. Hopefully, this is the last big fix though for my car. Just wish me luck. Hope I can save enough to move. And ICPCC, May 10th. I'm leaving the 9th. Yes. Oh, I missed it last year. I'm so excited for this. I'm going to be at the pool party. So if you guys are coming to Austin, Texas, come hit up your boy, Bitcoin Renegade Invest Answers. You are also welcome to come to ICPCC, and we can make nice. We can talk. I can show you why ICP is good. I don't care if you buy it or not. I'm not here to try to dump. Whether you buy crypto or not, my ICP bags are going to go up. My ICP bags are going to go up. So my IC bags. So, all right, back to hockey. Cool. Hey, thanks, Damien, for showing up, man. I should have given it to you. You've always been here, man. I think I might. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm going to give you some Renegade tokens. How about that? We're going to do that real quick. Damien, if you haven't left the hockey yet, go over there, hit me up on Telegram, and I'm going to send you 1 ICP worth of Renegade tokens for you just being here all the time, man. For supporting the channel, for just being cool, man. It's like 1 ICP, like 1280 or something. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP CKB. Bang! I see.